Okay, hey all, we're going to move on to the compasses. Now, I do apologise, this initially was two videos, because they're quite short in length, I have actually merged them into one. So we're going to look at both the Nightmare Compass Key and the Fantasy Compass Key, and just explain perhaps the differences between the others. So for starters with these compasses, what I would have expected was see a massive jump in your elemental stone requirement. So you can see your previous ones, 4s, 3s and 2s. These ones are 4s across the board. To be honest, I expected them to be 6, 7 across the board. So I guess well done SG there for not going completely overboard and just encouraging all the people that have just got Chaos Stones. I say that, as you can probably see, I've got all Chaos Stones, but obviously what we don't want to see is the free players basically not being able to use these compasses at all, and should be able to really save up to get hold of these with the free income of diamonds that they do get. So we're going to start with the Nightmare Compass. So again, this is used predominantly on your Vanguard heroes. There are a couple of occasions, perhaps with the likes of Emperor, if you're particularly defensive. So if you've got, say, Ancestor, a couple of healers, and say Emperor, you may want to have the damage immunity of Fantasy Compass instead of the attack damage. But for me, I'll always go with attack, because obviously I hate draws. So the quicker you can get rid of them, the better. So we'll just talk through. So the first, HP bonus for plus 5%. So we're comparing, it was 2% on the previous top damage compass. Sorry, that's not damage, obsidian. Molten, there we go. So it was 83% on the previous one. Attack was 2% on the old one. We're now up to 5%. Damage is now 8% compared to 4%. Now we did have a crit bonus of 5% on the previous compass. That has been replaced by initial rage of plus 8. It helps. It's initial, so it's not a continuous rage gain of 8. So you never drop below 8. That would have been quite nice. But I probably just about, because the elemental stones that you're using gives enough bonus crits and your armor. The crit itself was probably a little bit not worthwhile. So we'll take the initial rage 8. So as you can see, all stats across the board are pretty much boosted by 2 to 3%. Doesn't sound a lot, but when you're talking 30, 50, 60,000 attack power, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 HP, 1% sort of is, you need 10,000 on there, so 2, 3% you're starting to stack up. So it's a good bonus, a good boost. So overall, definitely get hold of the Nightmare Compass as soon as you can. In terms of priority, I would suggest get your Warlord Chow and save your Ancestor first. Once you've got those, even at 4-star, then invest in your Compass keys. That should be your next step. Fantasy Compass, so this is predominantly for your defense. So we'll try and get this one right this time, so we'll compare. So defense plus 8%. Previously defense was plus 4%. HP plus 10 compared to 2, so that's a massive HP jump. Damage immunity plus 8, that was plus 4, so you've doubled that. And then again, initial rage has replaced block. Don't like that one so much. I don't think the initial rage makes enough difference to compare to the block. The more block you've got on characters likes of Heim, on the likes of Revenant and Silver Spear, heroes that basically heal every time that they dodge or block an attack, depending on which one it is, makes a big difference. So not so keen on it on the defense, unfortunately, but with only one slot and only one compass, short of raising both, I guess it kind of does make sense. Maybe to replace with highest defensive stat would have been better, but again, we're picking a little bit. So overall, the two new compasses are very strong. Definitely worth getting as soon as you can. And why haven't I upgraded that yet? Okay, I'll have to look at that. Definitely worth getting. And I would say it's like I said, if you do have Ancestry already and you do have Wall of Chair ready, they really should be the next on your list. Okay, so they're the two new compasses. We'll start to go through the new events that have come with the new patch next, and a lot of detail on the Guardian system, because I do get a lot of questions about how the Guardian system works and what it actually does. So I'll get that out to you as soon as I can. Should be something later on today, if not tomorrow. And it does make a big difference, but you just don't see it. And that will perhaps be a message for SG to try and look to add, increase the power based on Guardian strength, so give the Guardians a power rating, and add that onto the heroes, so at least we can see those Guardians making a difference. Okay, thanks all.